Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Today we are going to stick some material on our pieces here. I have gone into ambient CG where you can see lots of PBR materials, which is what we'll be using. I've already selected, these are all free by the way, in case you didn't know. If you did know, then yeah, great. So let's crack on. So the material I'm going to use for the carpet, I'm not going old school, I'm going kind of new. So this is going to be the pattern. So you can see we've got our normals, displacement, roughness, and everything else we need. So let's get cracking. Let's do the floor first. Let me just grab my keyboard. Let's chuck on the screencast keys just in case you want to see what's going on. So we're going to select our floor first, and this is just going to be obviously purely the carpet, and you can see we got our scale is all 111, which is what we need. So we're just going to drag this over, whoop, I like that, and go into, let's just create a material. Okay, and then we can go into, yes, shader editor, and what we need to do now is just select this, do Shift Control T, and then we can find our material, which is in there. Just got to find PBR, 3D stuff, PBR. There it is, and we're going for the carpet 008. This is a 2K, and now we want our carpet, our displacement. Okay, and then we're going to click on, hopefully that pulls it in. Yes, there we go. So there we've got all our materials on there. We're just going to the preview, and as you can see there, I mean, our light is, well, we don't have any light. So what we're going to do, we're just going to turn up this here to 3. So you can see here, this is our material. We can obviously scale it down to say maybe 3 by 3, maybe 2.5 by 2.5, yeah, maybe 2. Let's just see what 2 looks like first. That looks good to me. My mouse is playing up. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So with that in mind, we can just drag that across. And hopefully we can just drag that on there. Is that one? Oh, so what we need to do on this one is Control A and just reset scales and delete. Oh, I can't delete that, and then just see if we can add it again. God damn it. That. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just add it on there again and then just reset the scale on it. Not reset the scale, but we will go in here and then see what the scale is on here. Let's just drag that across. Okay, so that's on the Y. So let's have a 1.5. Just undo that a minute. Hit that. And now let's do a 1.5. Do a 1. Yeah. 3 by 2. So what we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So now we have our carpet, although it still looks a little bit stretched on the Y there, doesn't it? So maybe 2.2, 2.5, no. 1.75. Oh, there we go, 1.75. Right, so I'm quite happy with the carpet. Next thing we're going to do is to add some material to the walls. So I'm going for like a beige, maybe a light beige. I mean, that looks okay, so we can just drag that over onto all these. I've got to add carpet on here as well, on that one. So we need to go into edit mode on this one, and we need to select the faces because we want to select that face. We want to add a new material. New, we're going to call it corner floor. Why not? And we can, let's make sure, let's go back into the object mode. Item, it's all set to 1. Good. So we'll select our floor, go back into here, go back into our shader editor, select that, Shift Control T. And again, we just want to select our, I think that was it. Chuck that in there. And then we can just go to, we need to assign. And then we can just go to, come out of the edit mode. So like that, and then we want to go into our scale, and then what did we have it last time? Was it 3 by 3? So what we've got here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe try a 4 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Excellent. Okay. So we've got our floors done, which I'm happy with. We have our walls done, which I am okay with. What we've got to do now is the skirting. So let's just come out of here. Now to do our skirting in Blender, what we need to do is go back into edit mode. Ooh. Okay, so we go back into edit mode, and we need to select or highlight the faces that we need to put a material on. So that's the ones at the bottom here. So we just need to select all these. Looks like these are already selected. We don't need to select the end ones because they're not going to be used. And then just create a new material, and we will call it skirting. Easy enough, right? Easy enough. And then that's going to be white, and we just need to assign it. And then we can come out of edit. And there we go. So on that one we can turn up boards, because skirting boards are normally like a gloss finish, or in the UK they are anyway. turn down the roughness, maybe turn up specular a little bit, and you can see there's a nice little glossy. If we had any light, should we chuck a light in that? Yeah, I think so, just so we can see. My mouse is like really playing up. Shift A, and we want to go to lighting, and then I'm going to chuck in an area light. I'm just going to bring it across, scale it on up, just sort of bring it up. I'm just going to bring it back a little bit and do that, and hopefully 10 watts. Let's chuck it up to 500 watts. And there you can see the glossy finish. You can see the glossy finish. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So the next thing is onto the next one. Again, we need to select all the faces. Oh, but not that one. And that one. And then we need to chuck that in again. So it's white. And then just assign. So crank down the roughness. Turn up specular. Bada beam, bada boom. Looking good so far. That we probably will need to do these end ones here. So again, new specular, roughness, assign, tab out. Okay, the door we can just leave for now. This one we need to select that one, that. Oops, I think we just deselected that one. And then again, we're creating a new one here. So just turn up the specular again, turn down the roughness, assign, tab out. And then this one we need to do it on the outside here. In edit mode, we need to select that one. We need to select that one, and that one. Cool. That's it. Create a new material. New specular, roughness, assign, tab out. So there we go. We've got all our bits and pieces done. The door. What colour are doors? Should we just leave it white? Is that too easy? Yeah. Right. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to save this. And we're going to import it into Unreal. We're going to port the pieces. So I'm just going to save them as a FBX. And then we can just bring them in. Okay, so I need to select everything. A to select everything. Oh, just get rid of that light because we don't need that. And we've got a camera in there, so select A. So we select everything. Then we need to file, save as. Is that where I saved it? Actually can't remember. But we're gonna call it Hotel Maze FBX. I'm just gonna copy that. Hotel Maze FBX. Oh, we need to export, don't we? File, export, FBX, Hotel Maze. And we only want to export selected objects. And then we're going to, what do you want to do? Hotel, let's just leave it as assets, say, because that's what they are, the walls, the doors. And export, and then we've got Unreal open, So I've set it up for a first person. I'm just going to create a new folder called My Assets, if I could spell, and I'm going to go in there. We're going to import. We need to import. Oh, we can just drag it all in. So I'm going to go into where I saved, which is there, and then hotel assets, and we're just going to drag them in, import all, and then we'll see, hopefully it should come in with all the materials added, fingers crossed. I've just left with everything as is because we just want to see how it's going to pan out. So here we've got all our pieces. So we've got our 3x3 wall, 3x3 floor, doors, corners, open doorway, and our flooring with our normals, bumps, and everything else, thankfully. So let's just drag this in, and oh, that's annoying. I thought oh, so dang. Okay, let's go back into there. I'm just going to delete everything because I've just seen, because we're not centered. So what we need to do, what I believe we need to do, is just bring all this back to the center, but we need our pivot point on the center there. This is what I kept doing last time, is not bringing it all in the center, because then, as you saw then, it's like off. You can't actually see. You can see, but you can't actually. The center is off, so it just makes everything difficult. A bit like the way I'm speaking at the moment, it's just everything's difficult. Okay, and then that one will be there. So we've got all our center points there. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Let's save that again, and then hotel assets selected, export. Right, let's give this another whirl, shall we? So I'm going to open up my folder again. Hotel assets. Let me just refresh. Kind of hope that's all saved. And then we're just going to bring it all in again. And then, so that's brought everything in, okay? So then we can just select each one. Oh, it's only brought the wall in. Oh my god, this ain't going so well. So select A to select all. File, export. This is not going so well. Hotel assets, selected only, object, export. Right. So here we are again. Let's just drag it all in again. This time everything should be imported, not just one thing. Yeah, the joys. Just trying to do everything at once. Right, so hopefully if we drag in a 3x3 wall, yes, there's our center point we're on. And as you can see, do you remember when we had the last video, we done which side was on the inside and which side was the outside, and the outside was going to be, you can see through it, well, that's the outside, and there's the inside. So there's the inside of the wall, so that's what we'll see. We're not too worried about the other side. Let's bring in the floor and see how that is. Let's just move that down. There we go. And there we, so we can just move that across to line up. Just sort of bring it down. Right, what we need to do is the movement to increments of probably 5. Yeah. And then what we can do is shift, no, Alt, yeah, and then E, the E key, and we can rotate it around to 180 degrees and just pull it on back. So there's our first one. Let's not do that. Let's select our person. Yeah, and it looks like we're wide enough. Yeah, that's going to be wide enough, isn't it? Wide enough for a hotel maze. We've got the collision on already. Happy. Oh, that was a big jump. Ooh. Yeah, obviously we need to do this bit for the ceiling. Oh, that's yeah, we need to sort out the material as well by the looks of it. Because we did have 8 across, didn't we? If I remember rightly. We had 8 across, yeah, so the material really needs to be done, but we can do that another day. We're not in any sort of rush. We just want to do this chillfully. And now what we can do is select this, this and this, and then we should just be able to move it all along that. Just butt it up. And then we can start creating our maze game like thus. Maybe what we could do is, I think there's like some, we could use one of these as a ceiling just for a floor. 400 by 400, that'll do. Look, we could maybe chuck that in there just so we've got a little bit of ceiling in there for now. And see what's occurring. Just drag it across there. That's our little ceiling, and then we can just bring it over here, Alt, and drag it across, and then do Alt again and drag it across. Hey. And then if we click play, yes, this is looking good. Imagine that, walking down the maze. Walking down, trying to find the elevator, trying to find the room with the key card. Hey, I hope you'll subscribe to this channel because this is going to be an epic game. We're obviously not going to have the robot arms and the robot gun, but for testing purposes, this is looking sweet. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. So on the next video, what we'll do is we'll sort out the material, we'll sort out the scale of it. We'll just bring it all back down to where it should be. We'll see what the door looks like actually. Where's our content? First person, my assets. Let's get the door in there, shall we? So let's go up. And then the next one along here. I'll just chuck the door in there. See how that. Let's just get it over there. Line it up. Oh, we need to spin that round actually because we didn't put the okay, so we've got to sort that out. That's the skirting on the other side, so we've got to sort that out. So we'll do that. I think that's just got to go up a little bit. Like so. So that's the doorway. Maybe move it across. And then we can just do Alt and drag that across. Like so. Let's see if we can fit through the doorway, shall we? So this is going to be an open doorway. Let's see if we can fit through the doorway. There's our doorway. Are we going to get through? Or is it going to be a solid object? No, it's going to be a solid object. Okay, so what do we need? So in the next video we'll sort out the carpet and we'll sort out this because it's a solid object and we need to change it into a, where is it? Come on. Use complex collision as simple. That's what we need to do. Okay, so that's done anyway. So we'll go up here, see if we fit through. Yeah, we do. We actually fit through the doorway. Excellent. So we bang into the wall, but we can go through the doorway. So that's a win-win. And we can shoot through the doorway as well. So here we are. Bada bing, bada boom. So next video we'll sort out the material. And maybe we'll work out how the maze is gonna, you know, the design of the maze, maybe of the first level anyway. Oh, we've got to design the room as well. So we'll design the room, we'll sort out the material, and we'll sort out the maze. So the maze, material, and the room. Okay, so that's what we'll do on the next video. So if you're enjoying it so far, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that notification bell, and come on this journey. Because without you, this is probably not going to happen. Because of the amount of times that I've tried building it, and yeah. Anyway, yeah. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Ta-da!